What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing today? Yeah. I just got in. I just got in. Um, yeah. We should go to Nationwide. I've never heard of that spot. What's up? What's up, Sport Show? What's up, Henry? What's up, Phoenix? Vanessa? What's up, Vanessa? Yeah. So I put it in the chat. Yeah. We're gonna be grinding today. We're gonna be doing some more work. I want to start with like a little bit of a grammar kind of review, and then we can go into math. What's up, B Trick Shots? What's up, Geek? And then we can go into a little bit math a little bit later. And I think I put it in the chat earlier, but I can't stick around for that long today just because I have another session right at 7. So I have to like give like 5-10 minutes just so that I can like send them a link and like nice and smooth, you know. But I'm still gonna do it today. I'm still gonna be here for you guys. Okay. So let's talk about grammar just a little bit. There's an AP Minecraft test? No way. No way. Dude, I know that there's like they've been playing around with the idea of making like Fortnite sports teams for universities, and you can get like a scholarship for playing Fortnite, which I think is kind of cool, but also kind of weird. I don't really know. I guess you're an athlete at that point. Yeah, whatever. All right, so I want to talk about punctuations, bro. That's the main thing I want to hit in this first part of the sesh today is punctuation. And generally just kind of I mean most likely we're just going to be working with commas and like how do commas work and stuff like that. Yeah, Yashin, we're doing ELA, we're doing grammar money. Yeah. So, the shortest sentence. Bank. So each sentence needs to have what's considered an independent clause, aka each sentence needs to have a noun that does a verb. That's it. Okay? So you just need a noun that does a verb. That's it. Okay? So you could have introductory clauses, and we can talk about introductory clauses all day. And this isn't like an official term, but it's like a shorthand I use because, I don't know, you're just trying to beat this test, right? Oh, what's up, Skills? So yeah, intro clauses. We can just have like a word, right? Like frankly. So it could just be like frankly, I am. Cool. That's legit. And we got to separate our introductory clauses from the main sentence with a comma. We always need a main sentence. We can also have a right? So I could say like on the old shelf. I am. Cool. So again, we got an intro phrase. We can identify what our full sentence is. So we just tack that intro phrase, then we got a comma on that. Then we also have uh, a dependent clause. And this can be kind of tricky, this dependent clause, because a dependent clause is the same thing as this, right? I could say John sits, but if I were to say if John sits, that is a dependent marker and that spoils our sentence. If I were to say when John sits, now we still have a noun that does a verb for sure. And a lot of people will be like, well, that's a complete sentence. When a word like when or if you tack it before, we need more information. Oh, thanks for the sub, Sultana. We could also have like, although John sits, something like that. And then if you read that, you'd be like, although John sits, what? You know what I mean? Like, what does he do? Although he sits, is he happy? Whatever. So we need to separate this from our full sentence with a comma. Okay, so if we have an intro phrase, and then a full sentence, which is just a noun that does a verb without a dependent marker, right? Then we separate it with a comma. This is the first comma rule that you guys really need to know, right? We got an intro phrase and then our full sentence. You gotta throw a comma in there. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, new guys? Okay, so that's the first one that I want you guys to focus on, this intro phrase, full sentence. And then another thing that they do all the time, like they do this all the time, dudes. And I've made videos on all of this, so if this is like blowing your mind, you can always go back and like check videos or whatever. I don't know how to spell modifier. That's kind of weird. But yeah, that's what I mean. Non-essential modifier. What is passive voice and to be verbs? Passive voice is when you write things in the opposite order. So rather than saying, you know, John sits on the wall, passive would say the wall that John sits on. Right? It's like you're saving all the information to the end rather than just being upfront with it. But they actually don't test passive and active sentence structure, so you're actually legit. Don't worry about it, dude. Not essential modifiers, not essentials of the sentence. So if I were to say, something like that. The Raider Ralpho brought me chips, you know. Yeah, the waiter Ralpho had brought me chips. Now I can throw commas around Ralpho, and that means that I can take it out of the sentence, right? So yeah, I could say, waiter brought me chips, and I'm good to go. It didn't change the meaning of the sentence to take out Ralpho. Now, if you're like, if it's super important that we're talking about the waiter Ralpho rather than the waiter Steve, then yeah, I would say it's not able to be taken out, you know. So yeah, we just need to see if it can be taken out and see if it changes the meaning of it. And you have to put commas around both sides of it to indicate that you can lift it up out of the sentence. Another way that non-essential modifiers exist is that they end sentences. So check this out. I could be like, okay, I like gold, shiny and heavy. Now, this shiny and heavy describes the gold, just like Ralpho described the waiter. And so we know what we're dealing with is a modifier here. And yeah, the modifier is right next to the noun that it modifies. That's what's up. Dude, your sentences are great, dudes. So if you end a sentence with a non-essential modifier, you put a period. But, you know, that's still a non-essential modifier. We could keep going. I say a lot. Cool. I like gold, shiny and heavy. Commas are surrounding it, non-essential modifier. That means we could lift it out a lot. But if we don't have this a lot thing, yeah, we could just make this a period. And we end the sentence with a non-essential modifier. So a lot of times when people see commas in the middle of the sentence, they go, well, that's a complete sentence, and that's not. You can't just use a comma. Well, that's a non-essential modifier, bro. So yeah, that's basically what this is. Yeah. Oh yeah, reminder for the grammar thing. Dude, that's a really good idea. So I am actually gonna pull up an email that Study Till I Pass Out sent me with like some grammar sentences. This is actually super convenient. Good call, dude. Just give me a second to like load my inbox or whatever. Email address did you send? So can't remember. Let's see. I should have had this like geared up. I like totally spaced. This is like my fourth session of the day, dudes. I'm like I'm like close to dying, but I just had a sandwich, so there's still hope. Okay, let's see. Study till I pass out. Where are you, dude? Yeah, also, yeah, this is also a good point I could say. If you guys have any questions, you can always email them to me, and I generally hit people back within a day. Just because I know you guys generally, if you ask a question, that means you want the answer, so I like hit people back pretty quick. But this one, I was just like, oh, I don't really want to type this up, so I'll go over it in the stream. Okay, where is it? Okay, handbook grammar usage. Okay, cool. All right, sick. Um, Where is that email that you sent? Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is Word. Okay, cool. So let me pull it up on the IBS real quick, or OBS, whatever. Okay, cool. Okay, Word. All right, welcome to my email, everybody. Hopefully there's nothing weird on it, but I don't think so. All right, yeah, so this is a thread between Study Till I Pass Out and he brought up some interesting questions, and I want to look at these questions with you guys because I think they're really good ones. So yeah, let me just get my stuff organized here so I don't look so bad. Hold on. Okay. All right, we're still legit there. Okay. So yeah, to answer your question, Tenzin, dude, to answer your question, Tenzin, use semicolons. The same semicolons are literally the same things as a period, right? So semicolons is literally the same things as a period. So if you could use a period, you can use a semicolon. Okay, cool. So let me break down this sentence of this these two sentences that Study Till I Pass Out brought up, just because I think they're really good. I don't know, is the text big enough for you guys to read? I think it should be. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, cool. So let's kick it. All right. So Lydia, along with her parents, Alpha and Frank, survived the initial stages of the outbreak together. After 23 days of the initial outbreak, she remained in a moldy basement with a group of survivors. Lydia used to be naive regarding the status of the world and always spent time with her dad due to her mother's abusive nature. Wow. Okay, so let's break down this sentence, dudes. Lydia, that's the main noun, and she's going to be doing the verb. She's going to be doing the surviving. So notice, along with her parents, Alpha and Frank. So the way that this is written now, we have a comma and then surrounding along with her parents, and we have commas surrounding Alpha and Frank. Now, I don't know if that, I actually would not say that's right. I would say that you just need a comma around just this highlighted section because the whole thing there is a non essential modifier. Lydia, along with her parents, Alpha and Frank, that's non essential because we're just talking about Lydia surviving. So Lydia, comma, along with her parents Alpha and Frank, comma, that's a non-essential modifier. And we could take it out of the sentence and just say Lydia survived, and that's legit. After 23 days of the initial outbreak. So this is the introductory phrase I'm talking to you guys about, right? After 23 days, the initial outbreak, comma, and then we're going to get into the real sentence here. She remained in a moldy basement with a group of survivors. Yeah, that's a full sentence, and this is an introductory clause right before that full sentence, so we tack a comma onto it. So that comma is legit. Okay. Lydia used to be naive regarding the status of the world and always spent time with her dad due to her mother's abusive nature. There's no need for a comma in that. This is actually a branching structure of a sentence because we know Lydia used to be naive regarding A, the status of the world, and Lydia used to be naive regarding B, oh, I guess it's not regarding. Lydia used to be naive regarding the status of the world, and Lydia always spent time with her dad. So that's like a branching structure. That's what's up. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can post your grammar question here, Rachel. That's good. Yeah. Okay. When do I use a dash? So you can use a dash on either side of a non-essential modifier, just like in those previous sentences. You could be like, the waiter dash Ralph dash brought me water. That's like one way you can use it. The second way you can use it is the same way as a colon, where if you have a complete sentence and then a colon or a dash, then you can start listing stuff. This second sentence, after a while, that's our introductory clause. Lydia runs up back to the movie theater and tells Ezekiel that her mother was at the fair and she can't find Henry. Okay, this actually has a mistake in him. So, yeah, this has a lot of mistakes in it, actually. Yeah. So, leaving him speechless, right now, this leaving him speechless seems that it goes to Henry because that's the nearest noun that's next to this non essential modifier. So, yeah, I would actually move this to next to Ezekiel or something like that. Also, right here, she can't find Henry. That's a complete sentence. Lydia runs back to the house, back to the movie theater, and tells Ezekiel that her mother was at the fair. That's also a complete sentence. in order to combine complete sentences, you can only do that in 3 ways. And let me show you the only 3 ways that you can combine 2 complete sentences. So check this out. And this is it. If it's not in this list, you cannot use it to combine 2 complete sentences. Okay, 1, obviously. 2, and I just mentioned this. And that's the only use for a semicolon you guys need to be aware of. So, yeah, that's no big deal. 3. Okay. Comma fanboys. So I could say, I am for, I think. That's the F fanboy. I could say, I am and I think. Okay, that's our comma fanboy. We could say, I am, but I'm not. Stupid. So whenever you see a comma fanboy, that's the same thing as a period. And if it's not a list, right? So since these are not lists and they're combining 2 complete sentences, this circled area is the same thing as a period. Not just the comma, not just the and, but the comma and is the same thing as a period. Now, don't get tricked. It's not like a lot of people be like, well, that's a comma fanboy right there, comma and, right? But this is a list. So I guess the one exception to this comma fanboy being a period would be if you get caught up in a list. But a lot of people know that. I mean, this obviously is complete sentence, complete sentence, complete sentence, complete sentence. And this would just be, I like dogs, cats, fish. That's not a complete sentence. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, so cracked, that's actually a decent point. So what you're doing with that, like what he's saying is like, so this is what crack is referencing right here with that semicolon comma rule. But if we break down the sentence structure here, that is a sentence and this is a sentence. This is just an introductory word and a comma and then the sentence. And we dealt with introductory phrases, comma, and a full sentence. That's what this is, introductory phrase, comma, full sentence. This is a full sentence, this is a full sentence, and so yeah, you got to connect them with a semicolon. That's why you get semicolon, transition word, comma. Okay, Rachel dropped a sentence. Read this sentence. After a year of practice, the chef finally concluded that Dara's abilities to make delicious sauces was better than anyone else. Is that a punctuation question? A, change anyone else to any, oh. Right. To anyone. Okay. B, change anyone else to anyone else's skill. C, change anyone else to anyone else's sauce. And then change anyone else to anyone he has ever seen. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about there, Rachel. Okay, so that's actually an interesting question. I'm going to copy paste that real quick. I'm going to put it on a Word doc and I'm going to show you guys. It's a good question. Thanks for that. Okay, Untitled 6, OBS. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is my Word doc that I use to make my thumbnails in. But yeah. Okay. So this is what her question is. Let me pump it up. Okay, cool. Great. So so this question is actually kind of an SAT style question, Rachel, just to be straight up with you. They do this a lot in the SAT, and it's called a faulty comparison. I haven't really taught this because it's actually there's not really any indication that they do this faulty comparison stuff on the SHSAT, but I'll show you guys what I mean in kind of a simple example here. I can say John's fish, or John is more popular than me. Oh, dude, I was so close. So close to getting it all on one page. Let me see if I can do that actually. Okay, cool. So this is the sentence that I want to go over to explain how faulty comparisons work. So yeah, we have a comparison word, right? We have our comparison word, so we know we're doing comparisons here. Now, what does it seem like we're comparing? John's fish is more popular, or actually, let me say this: John John's fish's popularity is greater than me. Okay, so that's actually a little bit better here. So what are we comparing? We're comparing John's fish's popularity. So the popularity of a dude's fish compared to me, a person. Now, it doesn't say what quality they're comparing it to. They could say my height, they could say my the way I sound, but generally what it looks like what they're comparing it to is popularity, but it's not totally said. So we actually have to change it so that it is comparing the correct things. John's fish's popularity is greater than my popularity. Great. So now we're comparing popularity to popularity, not popularity to a person. You could also say, um, this sentence right here: Yale's English course is tougher than Stanford. Now we're comparing an English course's toughness to a school. So that actually is a faulty comparison. We got to say Stanford's courses or Stanford's English courses. So now we are comparing the course to another course. And that's what they mean by faulty comparison. So looking at this, after a year of practice, the chef finally concluded that Dara's ability to make delicious sauces was better than anyone else. Well, we actually need to compare it to anyone else's ability because we can't compare her ability to a person. We have to compare her ability to somebody else's ability so that it is a legit comparison. I think that's an answer choice. It should be. If not, then I don't know. Okay. OBS. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's how these faulty comparisons go. I wouldn't worry too much about them, Rachel. I think that's kind of busy work, frankly, because there's no indication in the handbooks that they actually go into faulty comparison. So I don't know. I mean, it's good to know it, but yeah, I mean, I'm not as like convinced that it's like absolutely essential to know how to do faulty comparisons, just because I mean, there's really no proof that that's something they test. I don't know. A lot of testing books and like places they just kind of need to have work for people to do. Okay. All right. Cool. Was there any other grammar thing I wanted to hit up? I think combining the sentences. Oh yeah, the last modifier thing we need to take up, as I probably misspell it again, is that location matters. And we kind of briefly talk about this, but it's like hard to like do it, but I can write it out really easy. Okay, so I could do something like all right, bros. So this is something they may give you, a sentence like this. Being super loud, the stage was filled with percussionists. So this is actually incorrect as written. And this would actually, I forget how they would ask, but they'd be like, what needs to be fixed in the sentence construction or whatever. And whenever they mention sentence construction, be like, oh, where are those modifiers at, bro? So this is a modifier that's starting the sentence. So we don't need a comma to go before it because it's just starting the sentence. Being super loud, the stage was filled with percussionists. Now I ask you, bros, who's being super loud? Because right now, the sentence seems to kind of indicate that the stage is super loud. Being super loud, the stage. Now, I don't think the stage is being super loud. I think probably what they're going for here is the percussionists. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, this actually needs to be rewritten to this. Bang. And so now our modifier is not right next to the noun that it's supposed to modify. And so, bang. We're good to go now. Now, I could also rewrite it and say the stage was filled with percussionists being super loud. Yeah, that would work too. But if you identify a modifier, the next noun that is next to it, either before or after, has to be the thing that it modifies. So they do test you on that. Faulty comparisons, maybe not, but they're definitely going to test you on this. So just be aware of that when it comes. Yeah, I feel like my voice is going. Okay, yeah. So how's everybody doing today, man? It's kind of a crazy day today. It's like really hot where I'm at. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to work with you guys? What could be good to work on? Let me see. Let me pull up my What do I want to work on with you guys? Yeah. Do you guys have anything you want to work on? I guess I'm taking requests because I have no idea. Yeah. They all are the same. Oh yeah. Yeah, and dude, basically with studying or tutoring or like anything like that, you like get what you get out of it. You get what you put into it. So it's like if you like show up and you're like actually there and you're grinding and you're like doing all the work and you're like trying to learn and asking questions and stuff, you're gonna get something out of it. But you know, if you show up just sitting in the room and you just hope that they're gonna like import it into your brain, then yeah, like you're gonna have a tough time. Dude, cracked. Yeah, send me that thumbnail when you're done. You know my email, man. It's like either ttayi@gmail.com or telettutortestprep@gmail.com. Proportions and geometry? Yeah, we can hit that, dude. Definitely. Sport show, send me like an email. What do you need help on, dude? Like, I see Yashin's got long passages for sure. The problem you sent me? Which problem did you send me, man? Oh, was that the one where I told you should work backwards? Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if there is a shortcut. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, exactly. A lot of times with questions like that, I'm like, just work backwards, bro. Just like pound it out. But like, yeah, just bump the thread, dude. Just send me another email on that thread, and I'll like see if I can break it down for you again. Um, yeah. Okay, so similar shapes and stuff. Okay, Eva just shot me a question. Yeah, I got you, Eva. I'll get back to you later tonight for sure. Okay, cool. Definitely. Yeah, geometry. You want to do similar shapes in geometry? Proportions. Okay. Certified G. What's up, man? That's a cool thumbnail. Yeah, but cracked. Send me that thumbnail if you get it, dude. I'll I might tweak it a little bit, but I'll post it, bro. Angles. Okay. Yeah, we can look at that. So actually let me see if I can make something interesting for you guys here. Um Okay, these numbers are a little bunk, but I'm interested what you guys think about this. What does x equal? Yeah, it's a 20, bro. It's just a really crappy 20. Saggy Troy. Dude, Saggy Troy, send me an email, man. Unknown. Okay. All right. So I tricked you guys. I absolutely tricked you guys, and I didn't even realize it. So a lot of you guys came with this answer, 4, right? But we have to know, are these triangles similar or not? Remember how we went over this yesterday? You got to ask yourself, similar or nah? And the two things that we need to know that if a triangle is similar is if A, the sides are proportionate, but B, if all of the angles are the same. We're only given one angle in the second triangle. This could be 90, this could be 50 as well, and that could be 100, right? This could be 65 and 65. We have no idea. And because of it, we actually don't know if these triangles are similar or not. So Jane actually came up with the right one on that, yo. That's nice, man. That's nice. So, just to be fair, if I were to fill out the triangles, angles like that, and let's say for sure we know they're similar, then we have to be very careful about what proportion we're using. Because this 60 angle creates a 10. This 60 angle creates a 5. So we know to get from this triangle to this triangle, proportionately, we're going to have to divide each side by 2. So a lot of people said 4, some people said 10. Because we got to decide, are we going to divide this 8 by 2 or are we going to divide this 20 by 2? Notice the x is opposite of the 50. So that means we need to go opposite of the 50 to get the side. 8 divided by 2, that's going to be 4 straight up, bros. Straight up. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the sub, Darth Senpai. Senpai, please notice me. Yeah. So if these triangles were similar, the people who said 4 are correct. But you got to check if they're similar in the first place. And with triangles, that means all of the angles have to be the same. Don't get juked. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. So let's do another similar triangle shape. A little bit of redemption here. Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna write this over on the next page so you guys can't get the jump on it. But I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, cool. So, A, B, or C, or D, which triangle is similar to the example triangle here? Which is similar? That's my question. Similar? Which one of these is similar? I'm taking forever because I'm just tired, bro. Yeah, yep. Good, dudes, good. Redemption is real. The redemption is real. Now be careful, just because it's isosceles doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to be similar. Sorry. Alright, cool. You guys are all crushing it. This is awesome. Yep, geek. Rodney. Eva. Nice. Sport show. Yeah, everybody crushed it. Totally. So one thing I want to give you guys a heads up though about this certified G, certified G, you're a little off, dude. So maybe I should go over this actually. So one thing that we should keep in mind is that the internal angles of a triangle are going to add up to 180. So 70 plus 40 is 110. So we need another 70 to make 180. So yeah, what we're dealing with is an isosceles triangle here, guys. So this is not, because 70 plus 60 is 130. That would mean that's 50 up in there. This is not an isosceles triangle, so because of that, it can't be similar. And yeah, this would actually need a 30 right here, so that's not it. Where this has a 40, that could be anything and that could be anything, but because these side lengths are the same, we know that these need to be the same angle, and the only thing that these could be would be that 70, and so we're straight up good, yeah. So keep in mind, dude, because I have seen this before with kids where they've just like been totally blown away by this. Let's use that same triangle actually. Now let's say this is 10, 10, and 6. Are these two triangles similar or not? Yeah, that's exactly it, Brown. Yeah, are these two triangles similar or not? That's the question. Rachel says nah. Why not? Alicia says no. Phoenix is nah. Vanessa's no. Jane's no. Dot Senpai, no. Siri, no. Brown, no. Geek, no. Why not? Sport show, no. Why? Money, money. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Eva's no. Vena's no. Yeah. Certified G's like no. Yep. Saggy, you think it's a trick, but you gotta think through it, man. Hell nah. Nah, nope. Yeah. So, Rodney, why do you say yeah, bro? Is it a trick? Is it? You also think it's a trick. Yeah, Death Senpai is dropping a nugget there. Not all of the second triangle angles are double the original angles. That's exactly it, dude. Yes, exactly, Sport Show. He's saying it too. Yeah. So remember, dudes, there's two things. Two things you got to remember. One, and 2. Cool. So this first rule, we actually can't decide whether it's true or not because we're not given angle measurements. So we have to go with the second rule. Now, getting from 10 to 20, because these are both obviously isosceles triangles, getting from 10 to 20 is going to be an increase of times 2. And this goes through it, and this goes through it. But to get from 6 to 10, that is not an increase of times 2. So because of it, we can say that these two triangles are not to scale, they are not similar, they are not in the same ratio, right? And so what Skills is talking about with proportion, rather than him fixing my spelling, which is really bad. Yeah, exactly, Vanessa, the multiplier is not the same. And yes, Darth Senpai, I'm constantly using reverse psychology on y'all. I'm like, you guys are too smart, so I'm like always trying to trick you guys. That's for real. All right, so talking about proportions, what does that mean when something's proportional? Like, let's just whip out two triangles real quick. I don't have my ruler. It's like packed away under boxes of boxes, so I'm just like, and I don't want to buy a new one. So, um, let's see. Let's say that this is 5 and 6 and 7. Let's keep it breezy, and let's say that this is, I don't know. We'll do this again. 50, 60, and 70. That kind of works. And then this will be 50, this will be 60, and this will be 70. So we know for a fact we're dealing with similar triangles here. That's what's up. If this is 15 and that's 21, what's x? Now, a lot of dudes can do this in your head. Go ahead, do it in your head. If you can do that, that's legit. But let me show you the math way to do this so that if you are stuck, you can do it. Yeah, when's that static gonna come? I don't even know if I can stay until 6:55, dudes, because I have to like get ready for this other tutoring session that's gonna be like really tough. So we're like going over over 100 problems. We were doing like pacing work, and it's like I feel bad for how much homework I assigned, but it'll be good. Um, yeah. What should you do in your next video Skills? I don't know. It's a good question, man. I don't know, because I liked your speed run, man. That was legit, dude. Dude, people already troll me by spanning. Yeah, everybody's got 18 up on the rip there. Yeah, I knew a lot of you guys could do this straight in your head because 7 times 3 is 21, 5 times 3 is 15. That's like legit. But let me show you. Because the multiplier is going to be the same, the proportion is going to be the same. So 5 over 15 is going to equal that 6 over whatever x is. We're comparing this over this over that. Cross multiply this, or obviously reduce your fractions first before you cross multiply. That's what's up. So I'm going to get 1/3 equals 6 over x. Cross multiply, x equals 18 all day. All day. You guys absolutely crushed it. So yeah, you can set up a proportion. One thing I got to caution you guys against, though, I'm going to put this in the no section. Do not compare this to this to that to that. If you do 5 over 6 equals 15 over x, well, actually, you will get to it. So you can get away with it here. This is now the no, well, okay section. But just, I would highly recommend this is how you do it. There's a lot of ways to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, so I think yeah, that'd be fun. I should do something if I get 900 subs. Yeah, also, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, we're going to be grinding all summer. We're going to be grinding in the fall too. So if you're looking for SHSAT practice, I mean, definitely drop a like or a sub. Appreciate all the support for sure. I'm trying to grow this channel so that it's like something I can commit more time to. And if I can get to 1,000 subs, I can commit so much more time to this. So if I can get to 1,000 subs before the test, I'll be doing like epic streams. Like, you think a super stream is super? It's going to be like, it's going to be the superest stream, or I don't even know what I would call them. All day streams. I'll do like a 12-hour stream. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really, really trying to get to 1K subscribers. So if you guys could drop a like or a subscribe, like that would be monster. I'd super appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, dude, I still want to do, like, I don't know what you guys think about it, but maybe I should do like a 12-hour stream. Like just like set up my desk with just like some Gatorade and some like Red Bull and just be like, okay, I'm gonna tape myself to the chair for 12 hours just answering questions. I don't know. Okay, so that's the similar shape thing. I wonder if there's anything I could do with that. Ooh, that'd be really good. Yeah, that'd be really good. Could I do that? Yeah, that'd be legit. Okay, let me write a word question. This will be the last question of the day. Oh, actually, how would this work out? Hold on a second. I just want to make sure I give you guys a legit problem for the last one of the day. Let's see. And, okay. Hmm. Ho ho ho. Okay, okay. All right. Oh my god, this is a good question, I think. Maybe it's a really bad one, but I just am whipping it out light speed for you bros. Okay, here's the question. All right. Yeah, it all fits. Yeah. Okay. Last question, bros. Make it count. Yeah. Two rectangles are similar. One has a length of 3 and a width of 4. If the area of the larger rectangle is 9 times the area of the smaller, what is the shortest side of the largest rectangle? Oh, Eva, send me an email for that question. I could hit it up, or maybe we can do it later this week or something. I don't know. Don't say that, geek. Like, I feel like as soon as you say that, the static is gonna come in. It just has to happen. Like, maybe that's what I'll do. When I get to 1,000 subs, I'll do a static only stream, where it's just straight static. Okay, 9, and that's Darth, Rachel, Jane, Sports Show, certified. Yeah, you got it first, player. Cracked. Henry. Yeah, I got you. I figured as much, dude. Yashin, Phoenix, Sari. Dude, the redemption is so real. Brown. Dude, nice. Money, 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 money. Money, money. Yeah, Saggy. Yeah, dude, nice, 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 nice. So nobody kind of fell for it, which I was like I didn't know if you guys would fall for it or not, but you guys didn't. So I'm like kind of impressed, but I'm also kind of mad at myself that I thought you guys would. Dude, I thought it was gonna be hard too, but you guys all crushed it. Okay, I can't write down everybody's name. Dude. Skills. Yeah. 3 times 3 is 9. That's wow. Yeah, should I punch my mic to make sure that the static is gonna come in? Dude, nice. Oh wow. Yeah, dude, that's legit. So yeah, I was hoping you guys would fall for a trap answer here, and I was hoping you would do 3 times 9 and end up with 27. That's what I was hoping somebody would come in with, but y'all just were like too slick. Yeah, so you can't area cannot be. Oh wow. Sorry. Oh. Okay, we're having some serious issues here. It's all good. Not now. Am I? Oh man, for real? Okay, that's so whack. I cannot believe that it won't even let me look through the viewfinder. Oh my gosh. Okay. So okay, that is actually that's actually really appropriate to end the stream like this. And my storage is completely full, so it won't let me record any more videos or whatever. Let me just see if I can actually just really quick kind of delete some things. Sorry about darkness. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Finally. Alright, cool. So yeah, sorry about the darkness. I like had to fix the storage settings, so it's like, dude, is it really static and blur? Oh my, dude, so bad. Okay, as always, the end of the stream is absolutely flawless. As y'all know, I always stick my landings. Static and my phone ran out of storage at the same time, so the screen went black. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, dude, Crack, send me that thumbnail, dude. I might mess with it, but I'll post that. I don't care. Okay. I probably need an easier email to write down. Yeah, so I can't do the full hour today, bros, just because I have another tutoring session like right off the back end of this guy, so I gotta actually like split. But definitely check out the website, dude. If you're into free studying, dude, there's so much free stuff you can do on that. I've spent like thousands of hours building the site and this YouTube page and a lot of resources here, bro. So yeah, definitely check that out. Definitely subscribe. Um, if I get to 1K subscriber, all static stream. So we'll do a 1K subscriber special all static stream where all we do is just static. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jordan. I actually am not doing it I'm actually not doing a 2-hour stream today. Um, yeah, and I do one-on-one tutoring for sure. You can hit me up via email. I mean, obviously it's not free like the live streams, but yeah, I do most of my day. Like today, I have 5 sessions, so it's just like, it's a busy time of year, but like now's the time to start studying, and eventually I'll have to stop taking new students. Yeah, Nate Blader, the website will help you with the SHSAT. The whole website is SHSAT material. You can take tests, you can play games. Dude, there's like tons of stuff on it. And it's not too corny. I tried to make it a little bit better. So yeah, dudes, I gotta dip out just because I have to do tutoring. 1K subscriber, all static stream. So please sub to help me get to there, and we'll do an entire stream of static where I just do math problems to just extremely loud static in the background. Yeah, good to hear that, Money. If you guys need any other help, hit me up via email, and if I recognize your name from the stream, dude, I'm gonna hit you back real quick. So dudes, I gotta bounce out, but I'll see you tomorrow for sure, and it's gonna be legit.